Hello to all my Fox Hollow fam, and welcome to Baking with Fox Hollow Kitchen. I'm Dave, and thanks for tuning in. To say I'm excited about today's show would really be an understatement. This week I want to show you how to make a wonderful 4-cheese ravioli. One bite of these and your mouth is going to say, "Holy moly oly." So if you're ready, then let's have some fun. We're going to start by making our dough. To do that, we're going to have our handy food processor here, and I'm going to add 4 eggs to the bottom. 1 tablespoon of olive oil, a teaspoon of salt, then 2 1/4 cups of flour. I'm just going to get this right in here. And then put on the lid. And pulse it a couple times. And there we have our dough. We're going to pull this out. And you'll see yellow crumbles like that. That's perfect. That's exactly what we want. I'm going to throw some flour down on our counter to give us a nice surface. And we're going to turn out this dough onto the counter. And get it all out here. And then we're going to gather this up and make a nice dough ball out of it. And just keep working it. Okay, once we got a nice dough ball here, I'm going to wrap this in plastic wrap and just set it aside for about a half an hour while we make our filling. For our filling, we're going to start with 4 ounces of cream cheese that's softened a bit. We'll add a cup of ricotta. Half cup of mozzarella cheese, a half cup of provolone, 1½ teaspoons of dried parsley, and 1 egg. And we're going to beat that with our mixer till it's all completely smooth. And then we're going to set that in the refrigerator for a little while till it hardens. Okay, I'm going to take another little bit of flour here. It's been 30 minutes, so I'm going to unwrap my dough. And set it down here. We are then going to try to roll this out as thin as possible. That's the trick. You want to get this as thin as you can to make raviolis out of it. And it takes a little bit of doing because this dough is very elastic. It wants to snap back. But we're going to go for it. This is rolled out about as far as I can get it and still work with it. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to take an egg wash, which is just egg and water, and I'm going to coat the lower half of this, or the upper half of it, completely with this egg wash to get it nice and sticky. And notice that my dough is rolled out not perfectly square, but it's somewhat symmetrical, so this will work perfectly. Okay, that's nice and wet, so we're going to spoon our filling into it. We're going to take about a teaspoon of the filling at a time and drop it into little lumps every couple of inches, with at least an inch between. You don't want too much or you'll never get the raviolis closed. It's just a bite. Make them in nice, neat, perfect rows. That's important. Okay, then they're on there. Last thing we're going to do is close this up like a little sandwich. Take the opposite side and bring it in to where it's laying down on the lumps of filling. Very gently tap it down. And we're going to make sure that we press in between the filling pieces to seal them into little squares. This takes a little patience. Just keep pressing down on them, especially on this folded end. We want to make sure that that's sealed. Okay, and then these are ready to cut. To do that cut, I have a fancy pasta wheel here that makes riveled cuts, and we're just going to go right across here like that and get right in the groove with each of these. And there's our ravioli. What we're going to do is press these together a little bit and then freeze them. What you want to do is throw them in boiling water for 20 minutes and then pull them out and top them with your favorite sauce. And now comes the best part, the taste test. I'm going to break off a little piece of it right here. Pasta's nice and tender, and that filling is terrific. I hope you enjoy this. Wrapping up today, I want to thank you all for joining me and also encourage you to check out our friends and support channels listed in the description below. But before I go, I want to leave you with these words from Julia Child. No one is born a great cook, one learns by doing. So thanks again, and we'll see you all soon.
If you like this video or any of our other videos,
Be sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons and stay tuned for future shows.